Handy Amby here, and today we are going to be installing a toilet paper holder. This is the Nalimis toilet paper holder. I purchased this off of Amazon. Got this to match kind of with our drawer pulls here. If you can hear Fixy Nixy in the background, she's pretty excited about the toilet paper holder. Because right now the toilet paper has just been resting on the back of the toilet. And that's no fun, right? So, this toilet paper holder came with this, our bracket, so that we can attach it, and screws, expansion screws, and a small Allen wrench so that when we attach the bracket and the toilet paper to the toilet paper holder, then we can tighten it up down here at the bottom so that it'll stay attached. So the first thing that you're going to want to do is make sure that you figure out the positioning of your holder. Where do you want it placed? Are you going to place it here, on another wall, standing up, down? Well, it can't be pointing down, right? Your toilet paper wouldn't stay up, but this has multiple options. I can stand it up like this. There's different places I can put this, but I decided that I want to place the toilet paper holder about so. And I also have to really be careful because inside of this drawer I have an extension cord, or not an extension cord, but the power strip, so that you can actually plug in different items, say a rechargeable toothbrush, clippers, a shaver, anything of that nature. There's a power strip in here for those items. So I really have to be careful of that. Now, one of the things you need to do next is also, this pack of screws came with, because I'm installing this on this vanity and not through some drywall, I'm not really going to need the expansion screws, but I will need the screws that came with, or some type of screw that came with the set. Now, it came with some really long screws. And it makes sense because if you're drilling into drywall, you want to make sure it stays into place and it fits in there enough. But with this vanity, this wall is not that thick. So if I put this screw in, it might actually hit the drawer. So what I did was, that's why you always save your screws from other applications. I saved another pack. I'm not even really sure where this pack of screws and expansion screws came from, but you can see that they are significantly shorter, if you can see that, shorter than the other screw. Okay, so it's going to allow me to not drill to the drawer and still get the toilet paper holder in there. So we'll see how it works. As long as people aren't hanging on it and pulling on it, it should hopefully stay in there. You might be able to also add some wood glue just to secure it into the wood here, the wood paneling. I'm not going to do that today, but I do want to install this. So the next thing that you want to do is, once you figure out your placement, you can also mark in the holes where you plan on drilling, mark it on the actual surface. So I already figured out my placement. The only thing that I really need to do is get the bracket into place. So I have my handy dandy drill. And I'm going to now, and the other thing you also want to make sure is that the head of the screw isn't going to go through your bracket hole there, because you can have too small of a screw head and then it's not going to attach. So let me get down here and see what we can do. So now I have to just find the location and Fixy Nixy in the house. I need you to back up, baby, and let mommy pull and have make sure this is open. Watch your hands, honey. Then you just want to do a nice little apply a little pressure. You could also pre-starch your hole. Now I'm going to open the drawer back up. Make sure that my screw hasn't gone all the way through to the drawer. And it hasn't, so we're in good shape. And it hasn't, well, I already measured, so it didn't hit the power strip. Thank you, honey. Thank you. Come here. Mommy needs to finish this, please. Say hi. Now I'll say bye. All right. We're almost done. This is a quick job, so the kids won't have to wait too long. I'm going to tighten this on here. The good thing about this is you don't have to worry too much. You can always adjust as you go. Now keep in mind the screws are kind of sticking through because this is really thin. This side panel right here, it's maybe quarter of an inch thick. Not even an inch, I don't think. Not exactly sure, I can't tell. She's really interested in the bracket. Excuse me, honey. Stand right here for a second, please. I know, mommy just has to tighten it up. Tighten it up, tighten it up. There we go. And now it's tight. It's in there. It's not going to come out. And then you get your toilet paper holder. And I've already loosened up the screw with our Allen wrench that was included. I'll place this on here. And then you take the little baby Allen wrench that came with it. If you're really OCD, you can get a level and make sure that it's level. If not, I mean, the eye isn't really going to see how level it is, right? But I'm just eyeballing it here. And I tighten that up. This is something you definitely probably want to hand tighten because it's very delicate, this part of it, and you don't want... Uh-oh, I lost the Allen wrench. It flew all the way to the other side. But you don't want to over tighten something like this because then, I always talk about over tightening, because then it's not going to stay on here. You're going to break it. These fragile items. So I'm taking my time. It's kind of hard to really tighten this as well. It's in an awkward spot, so I'm getting the screw in there. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing here. And now it's hand tightened. I'm giving it a little jiggle. And I think we're done here. Now we can place our toilet paper on there, and we're ready for business. Are you over or under toilet paper? I'm an over person. I don't know. I just feel like it stays. It won't roll. But if it's under, then it can just keep dropping down. And I don't know. I guess it's just a matter of preference. But that's how I like it. So I hope that was helpful. If you like this video and you want to see more of these, feel free to like, share, and subscribe to the Handy Ambi channel. And hit me in the comments. Let me know what you want to see for future videos. All right, we'll talk to you soon. Bye. And remember, as always, you got this.